Who's ready for a luxury RV tour? Hi, it's Steve from Thor Motor Coach with the 2025 Riviera 38RB. 4 Thor features you are going to love about the 38RB. First, the floor plan. Absolutely killer floor plan. It has the dinette. It has the sofa. It has the heated massaging theater seats that are oh so good. Number 2, now with all that seating and 10 seat belts, you're gonna have people on board and it's gonna get messy, right? It's just a little feature, but I absolutely love having it as part of the Riviera central vacuum system. Number 3, the Solar Panel Plus package. If you really wanna keep those batteries topped off, why not let the sun do it for you? You can get 500 watts of solar. And then number 4 has got to be the drive. You may be thinking, wait a minute, this motorhome's 38 feet 11 inches in length. It's a little intimidating. It drives like a dream. We have a Freightliner chassis. There's safety features. You have air ride suspension. So many things that make this just an absolute treat to drive down the road. It's even better to live in. So let's head inside and look around the 38RB. Welcome aboard the 38RB. First, take a look around. Beautiful motorhome, right? This is our Mancini decor paired up with the Windham woodwork. Absolutely gorgeous look inside, and it just ties in to the entire living area. And that's one of the things I love about this floor plan. It has everything you need, whether you are traveling with the entire family, because you do have seat belts for 10 in here. As for sleeping, it all depends on how you option out your Riviera. Yes, you're gonna get 2 people in that comfortable king bed in the bedroom. You're going to get someone at the Dream Dinette. This folds out into a bed. The theater seats here. If you would rather have an extra sofa, you can option in the sofa, and then you have the drop-down bunk. So outfit it to make it work for you. No matter how you outfit it, oh, you can't go wrong with anything in here. So let's live it up inside. First, check this out. Look at this. Passenger and driver chair swivel. So I love this. So this becomes part of the living area. So when you have extended family over, or you meet friends at the campsite, or you're meeting friends at the campsite, everybody has a place to sit. This person has it made though. I love this. Oh yeah, kick back, feet go up. We know someone is going to be spending a lot of time here, right? So we have wireless charging, making charging for your device convenient. Then when you're spun around and in driving position, what's really cool is your feet aren't going to dangle in the step wheel. You just press the button and this cover will come right out. Now you have a place to set your feet if you don't want to recline and relax. So if you're thinking, I want to put my feet up too, Steve. Oh, we got the place for you. It's right here. And outside of being able to put your feet up, which I am going to do with just the touch of a button, these are also massaging and they are heated. This isn't even all the way back. I don't even think you would need to option in that sofa. I could totally sleep here. This would be great, right? Ooh, you're right here. Warm it up on a cool day. Oh, this right here. Best thing to ever happen to a motorhome. Large storage compartment right here. Cup holders right here. This is a great place, not only to kick back, but we have a Rapid Camp Plus remote switch on the wall. And if we hit TV up, then our TV goes up and we are now watching whatever it is we want to watch on the smart TV. And what's great is you can stream anything you want. Yes, all the apps are built right in, but your Riviera comes standard with the Winegard Connect, 5G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender. 5G on board, so an extremely fast internet signal comes prepped, comes to you installed with cards from AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Winegard. You choose the plan that's going to suit you best. You dial in your password, you get everything configured, and now, as you are on the road, your Riviera becomes a hotspot. Whoever is here can sit and watch TV. Maybe the kids are along, they want to play video games, whatever it is you want to do. You can also use that for laptops and cell phones. It's your very own Wi-Fi signal. And when you want the nice view out of that TV, you just simply hit the down button and the TV will come down. So we have smart TV here. We have a smart TV in the bedroom we'll show you. We also have a smart TV outside, which we'll show you when we do the exterior walk around. So let's head on over to the sofa. Check it out, right? Beautiful sofa here. Plenty of room to kick back, read a book. Nice opposed seating, right? So you're having a nice conversation. This is a great place to just kick back, do whatever, relax, put your feet up. Again, there are seatbelts here for the ride. Perfect, right? But you want sleeping. So let's show you how fast this makes into a bed. These cushions are just gonna come off and you can store these wherever you want. Right now, we're gonna store them just across the way. And this really is like making up the sofa in your basement. This just pulls out. You flip this down, set your pillows, your sleeping bag, whatever it is, and now you have sleeping here. And yes, look at that, I can totally fit here. So a comfortable area here, and you can even put down this overhead bunk. So this is the Project 2000 bunk, comes down with the key. There's a ladder that stores back in the closet, and then somebody climbs up here, and now you have sleeping up here. And then when you are ready in the morning to get out there and explore, just reverse the process here. Just fold up the back, and then you just push this in. It's like making up in mom's basement, making up the sofa bed, and then you grab the cushions back into couch mode. And when this entire area is made into a bedroom, check this out. Sunshades right here, so this is going to take and block out that really harsh light. And you have privacy shades as well. So that is going to be all the way around. And then you have a nice sunshade in the cab, which we will show you when we take you through the cockpit. So as we work our way back to the dinette, notice I have all the room in the world to move. 84-inch ceiling height, soft touch ceiling. I am right under the vents right now. We have both roof ACs on. It is ducted right down the middle. So what's great about that is when you have both slides in, because you have 3 slides on this coach, over here, full wall slide over on your campsite and a bed slide, you're going to get that nice cool breeze from 2 15,000 BTU ACs. So here we are at the Dream Dinette, wireless charging, solid surface. This is going to match your kitchen. Seat 4 here, and you have 4 seat belts in here, 2 child safety tethers on that side. This easily makes into a bed. You just move the cushions and then you flip the handle. You push this down and then you move the cushions back in place. And then you have a nice sleeping area here. And if you need to play a game, or maybe you want to store some beach towels under here because you're going to sneak off to the beach late at night because that's just the type of person you are, the seats lift up, you can store that right underneath. And you're going to have storage up above too. So you can store whatever you want here. You can store whatever you want over on the other side as we get into the kitchen. Just look at the amount of storage in here. Beautiful woodwork, cabinets up above, maybe dishes and plates in here. How about a pantry, little pantry here, just for those grab and go items you need real quick, like coffee or treats. And we'll talk about the bigger pantry when we work our way back. Love this kitchen setup. So it's going to be campside. Nice window here that opens awning style. So you just turn the handle, and then if you open the window here, and then all the other windows open awning style as well, you can get nice cross ventilation in here as well. You also have ceiling fans in here that you can control with Rapid Cam Plus. Look at this. Love this. Push down. Love the large countertop, right? So then you can, everybody stores peppers in their cabinets, right? But whatever you need, you just toss in these large drawers and soft close. Pretty sweet, right? So this entire thing pulls out, really expands the kitchen space. Pop-up outlet over here, 2 110 GFCIs, a USB-A, a USB-C, and when that is down, that is a wireless charger, unless you want to put your phone up there because you are a balancing pro. You could set your phone there while it is in the up position. It's your phone. We're not taking responsibility for your cracked screens if you decide to do the balancing trick in the Riviera. If you do, post it on social media. I'd love to see it. As we work through, double bowl stainless steel sink, pull down sprayer, Nice roll-out drying rack so you can just wash, drip dry, and then put everything away. Lots of storage down below for sponges here, and then pots and pans. This just pulls right out. Pots and pans in there, and it locks into place so it's not gonna come flying open when you take a sharp turn. 3 drawers here. 2-burner electric induction cooktop. Love this new backsplash. That's a great look. Convection microwave here. Everything you could possibly need in a kitchen, and ambiance too. That's what you need in your entire living area. Don't want to pass up this fireplace. What I love about this, one, it's a space heater. So on those mornings when this part of the Riviera is cool, you can turn that on and get some nice heat in here, or you turn the heat off and you just use it for the lighting like we have now. Beautiful. Love that. Walking back into our half bath. Couple of things I want to talk about here. So if you're going to have all these people over, because you have seatbelts for 10, what's going to happen? Riviera is probably going to get a little trashed, right? There's going to be popcorn on the floor. Somebody has a dog. They're going to be eating bones. And you're like, oh, man. So easy to take care of. I just stored it in here so I could show you. Central vac system. I love this. This just plugs in right here. And then you just sweep it up. Expandable, right? You sweep up all of the stuff. Or if it's just a little pile of stuff, you just scoop it into the bathroom here. And then there is a foot kick pan right down there that will suck up all of the debris. And this floor is real easy to take care of. Luxury vinyl tile. You have extra planks with your Riviera in case something would happen. This stuff is so crazy durable. This is residential, by the way. So this is part of what gives it a nice look, but real easy to clean. And while we're back here, let's check out this half bath. So we're gonna have our porcelain foot flush toilet, a lot of counter space back here, medicine cabinets, GFCI outlets. You have a vent fan back here. Everything you need in the bathroom is right here, even a remote switch on the wall. I'm going to take one step up, and we're going to talk about Rapid Cam Plus, because you're going to use this every single day. From here, or the mobile app, you can control your lights, you can control the TV from here, look at your tanks. Notice 2 black tanks. We'll talk about that when we head outside. Turn on your water pump, your tank heaters, monitor your house battery, your chassis battery, start and stop your generator, even monitor the solar. This is equipped. This Riviera now has a Solar Plus package on it, so that's 500 watts of solar to help keep those batteries charged. Next button down is for lights. Turn all the lights on or off, dim them if there's an arrow next to it, the little lightning bolt. This is your power button. So from here, a lot of things. So you have a 2,000 watt inverter on here, and you can take and dial in the settings. You're going to want to take and make this work for you, from your inverter settings to your auto gen start. What are the triggers? Is it temperature? Is it quiet time? Is it voltage? Make it work for however you are out using Riviera. The thermometer for the roof ACs we talked about. There are also heat pumps built in. You're going to control your furnace from here. Next button down is for slides and awnings. So bed slide, driver slide, awning, 2 awnings on this. We'll talk about those and show you how those look when it looks great. Come on, you think it's not gonna look great on this Atlantis full body paint? Yes, it's gonna look fantastic. You control your 3 vent fans from here. And then from settings, this is where you're gonna connect to the Vega Touch Eclipse app. What's great about the Eclipse app is you can control all the features and functions of your Riviera from anywhere in the US, Canada, and in Mexico. Walking back, turning around, I wanted to give this fridge some attention on its own and not just kind of shove it into the kitchen, because look at this. This is huge, right? So you have the big doors here for your fridge. You can control all of the settings in here. Move the lock. You have a drawer here with the slide tray. Everything right now is taped in just to keep everything secure. And then you have another compartment down there. So your fridge and freezer are right here. I love this. And then you can keep all the dry goods right here in your pantry, whether it's coffee or whether it's snacks, whatever you need, right here in this pantry. Love having this. Everything is just nice, ergonomic. It is ergonomically laid out, not to mention extremely aesthetically pleasing. Working our way into this massive bedroom. King-size bed, let's talk about it, because I love it. It's on a tilt-a-view mechanism, so you're here, you're watching TV. Yes, another smart TV in the bedroom. You have a switch here, so when you are ready to sleep, you just press the button and then all the way down. And then in the morning, all the way up. You have cabinets right up above, push-button reading lights, nightstands over here. So everything you need in a great bedroom setup, you're gonna find right here. And as I am looking right across, let's talk about the closet. Large closet over here, over on the left with a nice full-length mirror. In the middle, there's some hanging space for shoes or towels or sleeping bags, pillows, whatever you need. Washer and dryer come standard in your Riviera. You have a drawer here, a drawer here, a drawer under the bed. Your fuse box is also under the bed as well. That way it is always accessible, and you're thinking, I want more storage, Steve. I can give it to you right back here underneath the TV, and then you have some outlets back here as well. So everything you need in a bedroom, great setup, but we're not done because we have to talk about the rear bath. This is huge. Fiberglass shower surround here. You have a seat, a skylight, oxygenic shower head. That is gonna make that soap nice and lathery when you are ready to wash off. Tankless hot water, so you can wash off as long as you want. Right here, everybody's getting a hot shower in here. Large medicine cabinet, sink, a lot of storage down below. Control for the ceiling lights, the vanity lights, your water pump as well. And a very large closet. Adjustable shelves in here. This is down now, so you can hang some clothes back here, or if you want to put towels and extra things like soaps and shampoos, arrange it to work for you. And that is going to lead us all the way back up front into the driver and passenger seats. I love driving these because they are smooth, they're quiet, they're powerful, and this has all the bells and whistles you need. So underneath it all is a Freightliner XCS straight rail chassis. You have an ISB XT 6.7 liter diesel power plant out back. You have your transmission controls built right in here to the stalk, and everything you need to keep an eye on your Riviera while you are on the road is controlled through the OptiView dash. You can adjust the steering wheel to your liking, and all of these buttons here are just going to scroll through everything from fuel economy to tire pressure, trip meters, vehicle settings, diagnostics. You can even take and customize this so the gauges you want to see are going to be right up here. It is an absolutely wonderful display to have. It's really kind of a more eyes on the road type of setup, so you're not constantly digging for stuff once you have this dialed in. Really, really nice. Couple of safety features I want to mention. In the mirrors, you have blind spot monitoring. You get a visual warning in the mirror. You also have integrated cameras in the mirrors connected to your directionals. So when you turn your directionals on, whatever is in the field of view of that camera is going to show up right here on your infotainment center. Over on this side, we're going to have controls for our Bluetooth, for our infotainment center. Let's just go through that while we're here. This has everything you need on it. As you go back home, your radio, Sirius XM satellite radio, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You can pull up your backup camera at any point. This is a 10,000 pound hitch, so when you're towing, that's always nice to check on. You can connect your phone, and then there are some other settings you can dial in here as well, such as an equalizer, set the time, all of the basic stuff. I want to spin through the dash here as there are a lot of buttons we need to press and talk about. So down here, this is going to be your manual air dump when you're set up at camp. And then you're going to put down your one-touch leveling jacks. Place for your phone, cup holder, 12-volt port, USB ports, heated remote mirrors, emergency start, your air horn button is here, your air brake is down here, auto headlights, moving over to the buttons here, dash fans, generator start, dock light, nightshade. That's going to put down your nightshade. On those bright days, you can put it down just a couple inches to use as a visor and as a safety feature. It's not going to come all the way down. so you are good to go. Cabin lights, those are up above, and then our map light is right here. This is where you're going to set your phone and then plug into here if you're using Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. And you have right here all of your HVAC controls. Nice little drawer down below. You can get this all dialed in. Power seats, and then you grab the wheel and away you go. One of the things that really help out with the way this drives, and I talk about being so smooth. So yeah, you have the air ride suspension, you have the 55-degree wheel cut for those nice tight turns or turning into that tight camp spot. You also have e-ride technology out back, so that's gonna help with the roll. So it's going to keep it nice and squared up. And then up front, you have VFS. And so what that is going to do is take this suspension system and it's going to act as if it has an independent suspension system. It's going to be smoother. You're not going to get that dive in those situations where you have to put on the brakes. You also have the Atlas Foundation underneath because you always want to travel in luxury and style, right? So the Atlas Foundation, that is designed by the Thor Motor Coach engineers and the engineers at MoRide, who are the kings of upfitting motorhomes. And the Atlas Foundation is built specifically per floor plan. So in the Riviera lineup, this is going to have its own unique Atlas Foundation. You're going to get a strong, solid foundation for a nice square house. It's going to improve your ride, and it is going to give you gobs and gobs of storage, which we are going to check out as we head right outside. Right up front, we pop the hood. Underneath, your quiet diesel 8,000 watt generator. This is going to run right off your 90-gallon diesel tank. Very efficient. You can run this while you're down the road. Fire up those 2 roof ACs because they are ducted down the middle. If you have all those seats filled, everybody's going to want to be comfortable. You don't want angry passengers. Fire up that generator. Fire up the ACs. Keep everybody cool and comfortable. And what's nice is underneath there's also a quick connect for an air chuck. So maybe you brought along some bicycles or something, you can connect an air hose and make sure that all the tires are filled. Working our way around, these are the mirrors with the built-in blind spot monitoring and the integrated cameras as well. And again, those will shoot right down the side when your directionals are on or off. And this front end has diamond shield front paint protection. So the front end of this gorgeous Atlantis paint job, rocks, stones, something flying off of that car in front of you, it's not going to ding up this gorgeous full body paint. This is a Sikkens paint. It is going to be very durable. It never really fully cures, which is great, so it's easy to blend in. In the event you'd get a little nick or a little scratch, and it happens. The first one's always the worst. We then get over it, but it's real easy to buff out. There's also touch-up paint inside that comes with the Riviera. Inside, real quick, I want to talk about a couple of door switches. There is a control panel in here for Rapid Camp. You can turn on all your lights. You can extend the awning from here. And if you want these steps to stay out, you simply press that, and then you can go in and out as often as you want. And these steps won't go in. And I just want to mention right here on this, your occupant and cargo carrying capacity sticker. Look at this, 5,628 pounds. That's on top of the 119 cubic feet of exterior storage, a 10,000 pound hitch. This baby is loaded. This is awesome. I love this feature. This is actually a Thor Motor Coach logo. So when you're at camp, you just turn that on, mark your campsite. Dual fuel fills on here, one on each side, so it's real easy to fill up that 90 gallons no matter what side of the pump you pull on. And now we get to open storage bays. What I like about this is the size of these storage bays. And in here, nice white material, so it is reflective. It's going to help you see at night, and no organic material in here. So if it gets wet, it's not going to mildew, it's not going to mold, it's not going to get stinky. It is going to stay nice and fresh for you, so you can load up all your gear. Look at this. Pass through on this all the way to the other side. And if you couple it with this one, look at this. Look at the amount of storage on here. This is just unreal. There's the vinyl plank that we showed you. Again, you get spare planks with this. A couple of things I want to show you over here. You have some plugs right here, some GFCI 110s. What's great to do with these, if you like to carry your tools with you because you like to tinker, rechargeable batteries, you can mount those and plug those right in here. When it comes time to empty that central vacuum system, this is where you're going to do that. Absolutely huge bays. This goes all the way through to the other side. Load it with everything, including all the gear you need for an exciting time outside. Check this out. Even have an exterior TV with the sound bar. You got the chair set up. You're enjoying life, but little sprinkle. But this is an exciting part of the show. What are we going to do? You're going to put out the awning, 2 awnings on your Riviera. You have the big one up top. Throw that out with just the touch of a button on Rapid Camp. You also have lights built into the arms, which is nice. You also have an awning right over the door. So if it starts to sprinkle, you can stay outside, finish your show, and then you can walk right inside and never get wet. Working down, this is just going to be some access for plumbing for the fridge. Freshwater fill is right here. And we have a pet tie-down link right here. So if you travel with pets, just connect the leash right there and your best pal won't wander off. Working our way down to another bay. This time though, we have batteries and breakers, and with the Solar Panel Plus package, these batteries are going to stay nice and topped off. This is also tied into your solar as well. Your solar controller is right here. You also have access to your 2,000 watt pure sine inverter. But enough gadgets. How about we eat? Right here, an exterior propane connection, so you can run a line from here to a griddle, to a fire pit, whatever you fancy on your trips, bring it along with you. You can see there's plenty of places to store it. You connect that, you have the chair set up, and now you are living large in your Riviera. Moving around back here, lots to talk about back here. We're going to start way up top with our backup camera. We also have the docking lights up there, so when you put the motorhome in reverse, that camera will come on, and then when you're backing into those campsites, wherever it is at night, turn on those lights. Those are the dash switches we talked about, and that is going to take and light up the way. Access for your engine under here, so you can do some maintenance, diagnostics from Freightliner, check your air filter. So whatever it is you need to do, real easy to use. 10,000 pound hitch, 7-pin connector right there. And as we work our way around to the business end, 50 amp shore power on here on a power reel. So that's really nice. That is an extremely long cable. A lot of room in there too. Maybe take and store some sort of cleaner in a rag, so when you are putting it back in, if it rains or it's set up where it's somewhere muddy, you can wipe that off as you are bringing that reel back in. So in Rapid Camp Plus, we showed you had 2 black tanks. One of those tanks for the rear bath is going to be right here. You have a tank flush back here as well, and then you have a connection right here. So you just hook up your sewer hose, you run it to the dump station, and you pull your termination handle. This bay here is going to be your diesel exhaust fluid. You can monitor that from the OptiView dash. You can also monitor your tire pressure from the OptiView dash. You can't get the OptiView dash to drain the tank, so that's something you have to do. And it's really easy when you have a setup like this, because this Nautilus system is the easiest plumbing system there is in a wet bay, because all you have to do is follow the blue and the green knobs. What do you want to do with this? We're dry camping right now, but if we want to fill that tank, all we have to do is turn the knobs like that. So whatever you need to do, just fill it. City water. Now we're connected to city water. That's going to go here. Can winterize through here. Tank flush here. Cable here. If you want to connect to cable at the campsite, you can turn your water pump on from here. You have an exterior shower, hot and cold. And then you have your gray and your black tank here as well. And again, you just run the stinky slinky through here, and then you pull your termination handles. This is nice rotocast material. So what's great about having rotocast bay, especially in a wet bay, and notice that it slopes down. There's a drain down here. This isn't going to get mildew. It's not going to mold. You can hose it out at the end of your trips, pull the drain, real easy to keep clean. It doesn't get easier than this when it comes to wet bays. You also have whole home filtration on here as well, and that is going to be right here. So look at that, nice fresh water on board your Riviera. Couple more bays, hang with me. There we go. That is how you access. The size of the storage on here is unbelievable. These doors are huge slam latch doors, by the way. Nice and secure. And we're gonna open this slam latch door, and that is the propane tank. Gonna need that for your heat, for your hot water, and for that exterior propane connection. The secondary fuel fill is right here. We get up here, lots happening in here. So we have the guts for the hydraulic leveling system, and this is where your hood release is going to be as well. And that is going to take us right back up front to the absolutely beautiful 2025 Riviera 38RB. This is the ultimate in luxury. So why don't you build your own right now at thormotorcoach.com.